Hello everyone, welcome to a new raw video on my YouTube channel and RenFX here. I know the last raw video was insane, made almost I think 80,000 views, where I just talked about the hard parts of being a profitable trader, dealing with the psychology aspect of it, of dealing with losses. I was on a big losing streak back then, and I think that video really helped me bounce back because I've received a lot of positive energy from you guys. The support was insane. I think the video got like 500 comments, which most of my videos do not. But yeah, I think the energy that my supporters, let's say, uh, brought really helped me bounce back. Since then, I basically recovered all my funding. I'm currently sitting at around $5.8 million prop from capital. I was recently banned on one of my biggest accounts. So that was a 600K account. The reasons for banning me were, I mean, they didn't make any sense. I'm talking about the funny trader, TFT. I don't want to do anything bad against them. Just need to wait and see if support actually helps me clear it out, because obviously it's they said it's something due to KYC. It was a thing where I basically changed my email when they introduced Wise as a payment method, and now the account got flagged as me trying to bypass KYC because my KYC on the old email was revoked, so I can have it on my new email, and I had to change my email just so I can basically withdraw to Wise. It's just a huge logistic thing that I think was flagged wrongfully, but hopefully that's going to get solved. So that's going to be 600K more. But yeah, coming back from that video, I managed to pull back, take some good wins, make some money. And yeah, I wanted to record another raw video just talking about why most traders fail. Because this industry got so big, the Forex industry got so big in the last few years. When I first started trading, there weren't really a lot of traders. The only thing that you could find about trading the Forex market was the Instagram guys from Miami, all the popular guys that are still popular nowadays. And that was all you can find online. And some basic courses selling the same information for huge amounts of money that obviously got them very rich. But now when you try to get into trading, you have a lot of free information online. You have a lot of mentors. You have where to choose from. You have prop firms that have real results, right? You can verify someone's trading performance just by asking prop firms, I guess. So just want to see why most traders still fail. Because when I first started, like I said, I think the success rate for someone depositing money into a broker and actually making money was less than 1 or 2%. And the same thing applies nowadays. And if you think about it, back then you had no access to good information about trading. There was no real way to learn how to properly trade. And now you do have that. So what's the similarity from back then to now? Why are people still not profitable and why most traders fail? I think the reason for that is psychology, as I said a lot of times. And I want to give some good tips on how I managed to pass some of the hardest psychology aspects of trading to actually help me become profitable. I think that most people, when they come into trading, they come with the wrong mentality. So I say this all the time. Your life is based on expectations. Everything you do in life, you expect an outcome. So even if you go eat something at a restaurant, before you go there, you set your mind that maybe the food is going to be good. Usually, what people do and how we are programmed as humans is to think about the best outcome. So let's say we want to go try a new restaurant out. We already go with the expectations that the food is going to be good, right? Nobody goes to a new restaurant and thinks, oh, the food is going to suck, right? Nobody thinks that. Everyone goes with the high expectation, the best expectations. And maybe if the food doesn't match their expectations, because the thing is, when you set a high expectation, like the food is going to be amazing, if the food is just all right, you're going to think it's really bad, right? So you ruin your whole experience. And the same thing applies to business or trading, right? People come into trading with the mentality and the expectations that they're going to make money. And if you start losing some money, or even if you're break even, which being break even as a trader, as a beginner trader, is amazing, right? The 3 steps of becoming a profitable trader are: you go through the losing stage, you survive, you go through the break-even stage, which is the best stage to be in your career, and then you finally go above the break-even stage and you start making profits. So your focus should be to get to the break-even stage, not the profitability stage. So that's why most people, again, they come into trading with the wrong expectations. They want to make money. They see the traders and they think, all right, I'm going to learn for a month. I'm going to join this signal group or this mentorship group, and I'm going to start making money. And I've seen this a lot because I've been mentoring people for a few years now. And I still get messages like, they have, let's say, 500 euros, and they use that to join my mentorship or any mentorship, and they expect that within 3 months they're gonna make the money back, or within 1 month, and then they're not making it because they maybe get some more money, they buy challenges, they blow them, and they go through this cycle, and they just end up losing more and more money, and then they're like, what can I do now? Which is very, very wrong. So please, guys, if you are watching this video and if you watch my previous video, just congratulations, because you have the best information. I think I do give the best information about trading, especially in the forex space, because I'm someone who went from making no money to making 6 figures a month just by trading and using platforms that anyone can do, right? I don't have any huge capital behind me, or I don't have anything like that. Just trade the same way you guys do. So that's the thing. Come with the right expectations. So have your expectations set low. If you, the same thing, if you go to a new restaurant and you have no expectations in your mind, you think beforehand, right? I don't care about how the food is gonna taste. I just want to have a good experience. And then you get there, you eat, and the food taste is all right, right? It's not amazing, but because you had the low expectations, you're gonna be happy and you're gonna have a positive experience. Yeah. So that's the same thing with trading. Come into trading with the mindset that, all right, let me try this out, see if I like it, see if I enjoy trading, see if I enjoy backtesting and all of that, and not think about the money. Let's try to have a good experience. Let's try to trade the right way, and don't have any expectations in terms of money, right? Don't expect to make $1,000 and change your life just like that, right? Your expectations just need to be low. Same thing with platforms. You go to a new platform, you have no expectations, because a lot of people ask me with the last platform where I basically got scammed for $30K. Why wasn't I mad? Just because I didn't have the expectation set, right? Because I knew it was a risk for me. I knew it was a new platform. So when I got funded, I traded, I made profits. I didn't have the expectations that I would have gotten paid. That's how I do it every time, right? I have a 30K payout. I just don't count it as money coming in because I'm not sure if it's going to happen. And if it does happen, then amazing, right? You got paid. If it doesn't happen, it's like, all right, let's move on. So that's the thing that kept me going and building my grounds as a trader level by level, was just having no expectations in anything I do. Not any trade, the same thing with a trade applies, right? Most people enter a trade, they set their target to, like, let's say 5R, a huge move, and they have that expectations coming into the trade. And then if the trade moves, let's say 1 to 1, or even 1 to 2 has a big push, they just keep holding because they set their expectations high at 1 to 5, right? And then maybe the trade pulls back, they have to close at 1R, and they're unhappy because the trade didn't run their the entire way, which is, again, very wrong, right? Because you don't have a positive experience, you don't have a positive mindset because you want to trade, right? So it's very important, especially when you come into trading. This is the first thing. Have your expectations set low. Don't think high. Don't think you're going to make 10K a month from trading. Don't think you're going to hit 5% on that platform, find an account, and you're going to get paid. Have no expectations. Just come into trading, try to enjoy it, try to learn how to properly trade, and then see what happens. The same thing with, input versus output. Most people, and I'm not saying about trading now, most people in any business, anything they do on a daily basis, they just focus on the result. They just focus on the output, right? They focus on the end goal, on the result, but nobody ever focuses on the input, on what they do on a daily basis. So the best example is maybe the gym, right? People expect a good physique, but they just focus on that. They just don't focus on putting the hard work in every day. Or maybe reading or self-development or starting a business or trading, right? In trading, most people focus on the end result. Same thing as I said with the expectations. They think they're going to make all this money, they're going to travel, they're going to trade from their phone, but they do not do the daily work, right? Which in trading, there is a lot of hard work. The reason I am here where I am now was because I put the hard work in for years without expecting any outcome. And now, as you see, I'm basically being rewarded for all the hard years that I did without ever looking at the results. I did the same thing every day. I traded every day. I studied my pairs. I studied the charts. I tried to become better every single day. I put the hard work in without looking at the end result. And then you're going to see results coming in. And this is the phases I want to go through with traders. Because trading is not just becoming profitable and that's it. There's more steps after that, right? And there's more steps before that. You work on your psychology, you work on your trading strategy, you work on your trading plan, everything. And then after you start being profitable, it's all about scaling up, maintaining yourself, going over loss streaks, not losing everything you made. There's a lot of steps because I know examples where people were finally profitable for a month or two and then they stopped being profitable and they still aren't profitable anymore. Why is that? Just because you go out of the hard work mentality. You think now you deserve it, but you don't, right? You need to prove every day that you deserve the, let's say, being successful in trading. So even me, when I started becoming profitable, when I had my first big payout, maybe you guys know my first prop firm payout or withdrawal from the forex market was around 45,000 from a prop firm, funding talent, and it didn't really move me, just because I don't know, it was just a result of the work I put in. So I just focused on working harder. And even now, I don't even post on my payouts. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see I post a payout once in a while, but it's just, I don't focus on that. I just focus on showing every day on the charts, doing my work, helping my community, helping my members in the coaching, help them become profitable, do the same chart analysis every day, take the same trades and focus on that. Just don't focus on the results. And the results are going to start coming in. So that's the first thing, right? It's the expectations, the mindset, the psychology you come into trading. If you come in with a gambling mentality, with high expectations, you're just going to fail. You're better off just going to the casino and playing blackjack or roulette. You're going to have a bigger chance, right, at winning. Even slots, I think. But yeah, anyways. So just don't come with that. Come with so let's say you are someone who discovered this video and they liked what they see and they want to get into trading. How do you do that, right? So first thing is working on the psychology you have going into trading, because there's two different things, right? The psychology before and the one when you actually get into trading. So before, have your expectations set low. Don't think you're going to become a millionaire trading. Only a few people do that. Trading is a very good way to go through to, I don't know, from 0 to 100K a month, let's say. From trading, that's going to be a good way to scale trading. But after that, it's a whole different game that not even me can access it yet. But it's a very good way that's why I chose trading, because it was the only way I can start making money without having any money, right? All right, guys. So as I was saying, got a quick break. Becoming a profitable trader has multiple steps. So after you get every psychology aspect out of the way, you have the psychology, you come in with the right expectations that you're going to focus on just becoming disciplined, becoming a consistent trader, doing the same thing every day, analyzing the same pair, doing the same trades, the same trading setups, have the trading plan, just respect it. And I guarantee anyone who does that will have results. If you just stick to that plan for a few months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years. I know nowadays the learning curve is way easier because you have so much information. So it's not going to take you 5 or 6 years like it took me or other good traders. It's probably going to take you 1 year if you actually follow the steps. But again, most people don't want to, they cannot control their human emotions. They cannot control the fact that they want to make money fast. And in trading, you will not make money fast. You'll make money over the long run. And what I've noticed lately, especially when I scaled up so much capital, is the fact that less is more in trading. So you will need just one good setup a month, even that's going to bring you maybe 3 hour, 4 hour, and that's going to set you for the entire month. So you do not need to trade every day, which is amazing, right? The less you trade, the better your life is going to be and the more results you're going to have. But this is another reason why most traders fail, right? They want fast, quick, and a lot. Now, let's say you understand these things. That's even with my mentorship program, my course, my programs. The first chapter in the online course is about psychology. So there's a few videos just talking about psychology. So if you want to join that, the link is in the description, wap.com/nfx. The first chapter is the psychology chapter, just because of these reasons, because you need to understand the expectations, the mindset that you need to have when coming into trading. And then learning the actual strategy, that's just after that, right? You don't need to find the golden secret strategy that's gonna have you a 90% win rate, huge risk rewards. That doesn't really exist, right? So you can trade anything. I know people trading Fibonacci. I know people trading with indicators that are profitable. Why? Because they stick to the rules. They have the correct mindset, the correct psychology in place, and they just let the system work, right? Once you have a trading system and you respect it, the results are going to come. But the hard thing is controlling ourselves. So there's a lot of tricks that you can do. Another thing that the markets actually do against you, and I've talked about this in another YouTube video, is the colors that you see when you first start trading. You're going to see red and green candles, right? Profit is going to be red, and then profit is going to be green, and losses are going to be red. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that was programmed like that? Just because that's how the mind works. So you perceive green as a good thing, but something that makes us happy, right? And red as something that makes us anxious, losses. You see red, and that's just the first thing that the markets do to make you fail. So that's why when I started trading, I just removed those colors. I now use only blue, gray, black, and white. That's all I use for trading. I don't want to see no red or green. Not even on MetaTrader. I don't really watch the profits. I just watch the trades on TradingView, and that's it. So I try to detach myself from anything that has monetary value. And that's another thing in trading. Why most traders fail is that they are too attached to the money. Once you remove this attachment from money, you're going to see more growth into your trading, your life, your business, whatever. You're going to start making more money if you think less about the money, right? If you think more about the money and you're desperate to have it, that can work against you. So this is another important thing about money. Money is not even real, right? Money is not real. It's just some numbers on the screen, which again, with trading, you see those numbers, right? Because when you deposit money into a broker, you don't have the money like physical. You cannot see it. It's all digital. So you can lose it way easier because you don't feel any attachment to it. So it can work both ways, right? If you see profits, again, same thing. You don't have a way to have it in your hand, which can work against you. That's why I always recommend, withdraw some profits, like in real cash, have the cash in hand, buy something with it, because that is just going to make it real. In today's age, especially with crypto and everything, it's very hard to, feel the money, actually feel the money. So we can get lost into that. But this is I think all the reasons that most traders fail, because they are too attached to everything that's money. And I understand, right? When you have a job or you earn just enough to meet your ends, you wanna use trading as a way to make more money, to help yourself out the hole you are in. and change your life. But the truth is, trading is not gonna do that. It's just gonna make it worse, right? It's very hard to get into trading when you don't have any good financial stability, right? When I got into trading, I already had a business running that was bringing me money, and I used that, to live until I made trading work and make money from trading. So that's another thing. You need to start trading as just a side thing. Don't make it your main thing because it's not gonna work. You're just gonna go focus on making a big payout or being lucky, just like a casino, and making some money, which is 99% of the times is not gonna work. So that's why I recommend people to, if they have a job, perfect, use that, learn trading on the side, save some money, use that to invest, into education, challenges, or even a live account, and then start trading it. Because all your focus needs to be is to actually become consistent, disciplined, and profitable. Once you reach that, nowadays there's a lot of investors looking for profitable traders. If you can build a demo track record for 2 years, let's say, I guarantee you're gonna have some investors come in and give you money to trade. So if you focus on the skill and on the results, the money is gonna just gonna come in, right? That's what I focused on. So let's say now you watched this video, you understood how you should approach trading, why most traders fail. Are you gonna change something? Well, to be honest, probably not. Because I've seen that with my students. I tell them what to do, what not to do, and they still do it, which is just how us as humans work, which is fine. But if somebody tells you that and then you still do it, you experience it, you're gonna have a higher chance to not do it again, which is a good thing, right? I don't believe in the whole thing where I tell you what to do and then you're gonna listen, because that's what, you know, it's just not gonna happen. You have to do it to feel the pain. You have to blow that account. You have to lose that money, because it's gonna make you stronger. It's gonna make you learn from your mistakes, right? And then you can overcome them and move forward. So don't avoid that. Don't avoid blowing that account. It's gonna happen. So the question is, are you gonna blow the account with 10K? Are you gonna blow the account with 1K? Or are you gonna blow the account with $100? You see, it's the same action with the same results, the blow the account, but it's a matter of how much are you gonna lose. That's why it's best at first to just throw some money that you're willing to lose, because you're gonna lose them. You're gonna feel the pain of losing them, and then you're gonna have a smaller chance to actually lose a lot of money. That's gonna, take a hit on your life. So yeah, psychology is the main reason why traders fail. And I was saying before that after mastering the whole psychology aspect, then it comes down to trading, to actual trading strategy. Which the trading strategy is not hard to learn. You can learn some concepts. You can watch a pair every day for 6 months. You're gonna learn how it moves, what time it moves, what's the usual risk reward, what's the usual stop loss, what's the usual manipulation. You're gonna have a whole data set that you can use to actually form a profitable edge, and you're just going to trade that. My charts are very simple. Lots of people, especially when they're interviewing me, they ask, how do I trade? And I say the same thing. It's very simple. My charts are clean. I have zones. I have my bias. I think about the market a lot of the time, just to understand how it wants to move, where it wants to move, why, and I try to catch those moves. Sometimes, it goes against me, but that's just the edge at play. So you need to have that edge. You need to have those results. And once you actually create your edge, then the last thing is just making money. You see how the last thing of becoming profitable trader is actually making money. It's not the first thing, it's the last thing. And then you have multiple options. Now you have platforms. You can join. There's lots of giveaways at all these platforms. There's tournaments. There's a lot of ways to actually even earn a free challenge and then pass it. If you did the whole steps, you're going to be profitable. You're going to have the confidence to actually pass it and then just make some profits. Or, as I said, you save money, because that's the thing where most people do, and they fail. They start trading and they immediately throw money at it trying to make money, right? And then 6 months pass by, a year passes by, and you've already lost so much money and you didn't make any progress trading. So why not, instead of throwing money at the markets while learning, because you cannot be profitable day one, just save that money over the 6 months, 12 months, and just focus on the process, demo account or something small, focus on the process. And then after 12 months, when you did the whole process, your psychology is in check, you actually have a profitable edge, you're going to have all this money saved up that then you can use to obtain some capital through prop firms, or just trade your personal account and start building, create a track record. 1 year later, you're going to have investors coming in. So the game plan is very easy. But again, why do most traders fail? Because they do not want to put the hard work in. They do not want to focus on the input. They just want the end results. They want the supercar, the watch, the 100K months, the capital. But it takes a while. It took me 6 months to reach $6 million in capital with prop firms. I've been banned. I've had payouts being denied. I've had losing streaks, losing half of my capital, gaining it back. So it's a long, long journey, right? It's always a long journey. But trust me, the results can be there, and they can actually help you obtain the three most important things, which are financial freedom. Of course, you can make money. You can make 5K in a day trading. Others work 2 or 3 full months for that, and you just, you're on your laptop, which is insane. You can have time freedom at some point, because you will stop just watching the charts nonstop. And then you're going to also have the location freedom, which is one of the most important things that you can have in today's age, because you don't know what's going to happen. Maybe you need to move countries. Maybe you need to move somewhere else. Imagine working a job for 10 years, trying to go up in ranks to have a higher salary, and then that firm just shuts down, or that, I don't know, something happens in that city or country and you need to leave. You just wasted 10 years working for somebody else, right? While with trading, you can go anywhere else. That's it, right? So the location freedom is the most important thing you can have nowadays, which not a lot of skills can bring. And trading is one of the most difficult ones. It's not like a business, but it's also like a business, but not entirely, right? Because it's you versus you, versus the markets. You don't have a team. You don't have anything like that. You eat what you hunt, basically, which can be a good thing if you have a good mentality. And yeah, trading can actually change your life. So thank you guys. I will end this rant right here. These were the reasons why most traders fail. I hope you got some value out of the video. And if you did, as always, subscribe. Let's get the channel to 100K by the end of the year. Leave a comment down below, leave a like, and I will for sure record some more content. Thank you guys for watching.